Welcome and welcome back. I'm Martin. And if a sample developer would contact me telling me, "Hey Martin, I'm planning to do a library out of a bird whistle," I probably would think,
"Stop it. Get some help."
But if that developer is Mike Vignola from Emergence Audio, then I'm all ears. I'm quite sure you know Emergence Audio from their really cool libraries like the violin textures, the cello textures, the soprano textures, and even Quantum. Now they came up with something really cool, which is the Infinite Bird Whistle. I wrote a little demo track. I suggest we have a listen to that demo track, and then I will go into detail what Infinite Bird Whistle is all about. By the way, if you're interested what exactly is going on in that demo song, then just let me know in the comments. We can make a walkthrough of that demo song. I can go even more in detail about that Infinite Motion Engine if you want. Let me know even this in the comments. And I think you know how that YouTube game works. If you like content like this and you would like to support me a little bit, then just hit that subscribe button, leave a like, hit that bell and whatever there is going on. I'm quite sure you know it better than me. Like with all the libraries from Emergence Audio, within the instruments folder you do have the dimensions, and if you will, that's maybe the most simplest part of it. That's just a very long sample. And on the main page you do have your RDSR and you do have the effects where you do have a reverb, a delay and these things, and there are, as you can see already, many of the dimensions. It's getting for sure more interesting if we are looking into the snapshots. Later on I will even show you how to create your very own signature sound, and that's really cool in that Infinite Motion Engine. So if we have here the snapshots, just look, there's the correlated ones where you have two of the dimensions in the same preset. You do have the infinite pads and you do have the pulses. And in this case I just have one infinite pad, which is called All That's Left Behind, and it sounds like this. So I think you get the idea. That's quite a distinctive sound, quite an organic sound, but you can't really define it. It's not like with the cello textures where you really can hear the cello, or the soprano textures where you can have the voice. And in these infinite pads, I mean, there are so many clouds of harmony. Just to show you another one. You see, this is if an award-winning composer is creating even libraries, then something like this comes out where you really can underscore scenes with something like this. I'm a big fan. And I think we can continue maybe to the pulses. Let's go a little bit to the pulses. Faded Memories pulses. just to have one. And in this case, you can see the interface working, but as I said, I will talk about that Infinite Motion engine in a second. There are multis, and those multis, even they are really divine. I will play some for you. This one is called Catching the Wind. I would say absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Just to play another one, this one is called Crystal Skies. And another one, this one is called In From a Cold Night. The cool thing is, the longer you leave your fingers on the keys, the more you realize how infinitely long those samples are before they repeat. That's another feature of the Emergence audio libraries, in my opinion, that you really should notice, like the fact, and I'm a big fan of this, all those libraries, you can play them in the free player version of Contact. You don't need the full version of Contact. Well done, Emergence Audio. Well done. At this point, I really would like to thank Emergence Audio for handing out an NFR copy to me so I could test drive this library. The intro price is $25. I think that's a steal. And the regular price then will be $29. So I think, seeing the fact that it even works in the free Contact player, this library shouldn't be missing in your arsenal. As I said at the beginning, I would like to show you now how that Infinite Motion engine works, and I will do it really from the beginning. Here we have the Infinite Bird Whistle. It opens up like this, and you do have the two sources where you choose one of the dimensions on one layer and another one on the other layer. Like in this case, for example, let's say we take the chatter bird and we take the drone bird. They sound like this. Here you do have the volume of those two layers, and here you can blend between them. Then yes, you do have the ADSR, you do have a low pass filter, high pass filter, panning and that stuff. Until now it's boring, I know. Let's switch this on. We do have here the rate, and you see the rate here is in hertz at the moment. As soon as I press that sync button, then I get it in 4 bars or in 2 bars or in, 4th, 8th, 16th. So it's synced to your DAW's tempo. And let's start here, maybe, here you have the depth of the engine from 0 to 100%, and then here I can switch on the panning between the layers. And then you see how this goes, this wheel. And here, for example, I say the amplitude. You see, 100%, or whatever percentage I want if I would like to go from one sound to the other. If you have a look at my demo song, then you see Martin 1, Martin 2, Martin 3, Martin 4, Martin 5. I created 5 sounds by myself to really have that signature sound in it. So these are not snapshots that I used. I really created those sounds playing with that engine. Then you do have, and that's really cool, for example here, the cutoff filter, which you can switch on. I will... You hear it? 0%, 100%. If I play with the rate, so I think you get the idea what you can do with this. The panning, obviously I can switch on even the panning. Then the second layer to it. It's worth learning it. As I always say, know your libraries, know your tools, and then you come up even with unique sounds. I mean, the Infinite Bird Whistle out of the box has over 100 snapshots. It will take you a long time before you really heard all the sounds that they came up with, and they are really cool and they are really inspiring. But then as soon as you start to play with that engine, and there's the FX page 2, you have the convolution reverb where you can choose which one and the size and everything. You have a distortion, you have a phaser, you have a rotator, you have a delay, which even this one is tempo synced. You do have a stereo widener if you want, saturation, chorus. There is a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of stuff to learn, but I think the demo song showed you how organic and how different this library sounds, and I hope I could show you even here within the Infinite Motion Engine how cool it is if you play a little bit with this to create your own sounds. And that's it from my side for today. I'm quite sure you know that there's my scoring competition at the moment. Check out the video if you would like to participate. It would be a big pleasure for me, and see you in the next video or in the next live stream. Bye bye.